Hey guys, this is Sergeant Phoenix back in the action, and today we are working on our experimental decks. I only work on them on Legacy of the Duelist until I build them in real life. It's how I mostly assemble most of my decks. It's how I assemble my original deck for myself and how I did the others. Today's experimental deck is Traps. Mainly focused on continuous, just continuous, but with one of the Sacred Beast cards. Uria, Lord of Searing Flames. The reason I've chose this deck is because, I've always wondered how powerful you could make Urias, the potential and the strategy you could use with other traps. So I decided, why not work on that? I could have added on the field spell Temple of the Kings, but I didn't want to really. So, I'm going to test it out against any random duelist. Think of some ideas as well. Who I should test it on. So, on this, if you can think of a strategy for me, using different card types, just comment down below. And I'll see if I can do them. Build it, and what duelist you want me to choose. So, since this is mostly on traps, I'd want to go against someone who mostly uses spells or something. So, I'll go against a Slifer deck. The worm experiment is on the reptile worm monsters. Because everyone will tell you that worms are completely useless. But I am working to correct that mistake. Every card can be powerful in a unique form of way. If you atomize the structure, if you figure out the combination perfectly, you can build a powerful deck with it. So this is what I've got. So this card, so now every time his monsters come back, he'll get to draw an extra one. And this deck's only a prototype. It doesn't matter if we win or lose, it's to see how powerful it can be. So I play my entire, practically almost my entire hand, except one. The reason I'm not playing this card, because he still needs 3 monsters, so I'll play a combo. I'll play Spirit Barrier. Metal Reflect Slime, but I'm going to keep it there just in case. So even if he destroys any of my monsters, I'll no longer take battle damage as long as I have a monster on the field. This is a good card, Statue of Anguish Pattern, and I'll show you why in a minute. So also in Tiki Curse and Tiki Soul. So, Tiki Soul, I'll place you in defense mode. And Tiki Curse, I will play in attack mode. And these two are like a combo team, really. Watch, it's an alright deck. The strings deck. It does have its limits, because we all saw how Atema defeated it on the anime. And it is practically in that anime ruling, Slifer's weakness. Slifer has to like Uria depends on the number of traps I have in my deck. So that's where Urias' weakness comes in. Uria has to power can only be determined by the number of cards I have. So practically, I can just keep sending traps to the graveyard so I can summon Uria to its ultimate power. I'm only adding this card in case I have a second, when I get my second Uria. But I don't want to risk, but since I can attack anyway, I'll destroy his face down. Exactly. It's a good combo that if you have that, and Slime Machine, I think it's called. It'll, because it lets you summon out slime tokens. It's a pretty good combo. Now first, I'll play Embodiment of a Purpose. And that. Taking a gamble. Can't gamble anything yet. And I forgot to play its effect because I forgot I can't attack because of Nightmare Steel Cage. Oh man, let's see what you've got. Oh, it's been 10 turns already. And this is where a combo comes in, because Statue of Anguish patterns, now that I've summoned a trap monster, I can destroy any of his cards. And I destroy his face down. And I'll play Embodiment of a Porpoise in attack mode. I'm not going to attack Revival Jam yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to clear out his entire field first. Okay, that's going to be tricky. Now with this, I can only attack once. So all I have to do is get rid of but since he's doing that, he's played right into my hands. Because according to the git, because all NPCs do this, he's just going to be keep focusing on bringing back Revival Jam until he keeps drawing out his deck, and until he has Slifer. So he'll just keep waiting there until he gets what he wants. All I have to do really is just do that. So I attack. Then he'll pay 1,000 life points, and then on his turn, Revival Jam comes back. So I get it. He'll probably play another face down if he doesn't, but it won't matter because now I've just trapped him. See now, and that's what he needs to do. He has to keep waiting until he has Slifer. But the problem is now we're both at a stalemate. How many people get to say they see that? Uria, Lord of Searing Flame against Slifer the Sky Dragon. But they're not going to because I'm doing this. I just increased both the powers to 6,000. Exactly, now Slifer's ability is useless. I know I'm done. I practically won the duel now. With these 3 cards, I've won. Watch. All I need is this, this, and this, just in case. Then I can send Uria to attack. End my turn. I'll wait until my turn starts, just in case he tries anything. But even if he played a monster, I would have done this. I would have played... Because I'm playing the chain loop, so the statue goes first. Then Tiki Sword be summoned. Then Embodiment of a Porpoise. Then I'd activate their effects. And in case he had a monster, I'd just destroy that. And that's it. Slight Uria, attack. And that's only the stepping stone. I'm still improving this deck to see if I can figure out any other strategies I can work on. I've got Nightmare Wheel, just in case. Gravity Bind was just in case as well. This card I added in, I don't know why. Because mostly I have defensive and I can always wipe out my opponent's offense. But it is damage to me because the effect would inflict 500 to me as well. Fiendish Chain, always a good card to have. Solemn Wishes, just in case of that. So every one of my turns, I get to gain an additional 500 life points. Summon Limit, I added on just in case my opponent had a combo like Pendulum Summoning. Swamp Mirror, just in because it's a good card. These two make a good combo along with them. But Statue of Anguish Pattern is the perfect combo for trap monsters. Because every time it summons them, it'll let you destroy one of your opponent's cards. And these two, when they're together, they play each other fair. They go back to the spell and trap card zone. So I can keep this combo going. And if I have Spirit Barrier, I don't take damage from it. And I can practically gain nearly 3,700 on Uria. It can become a powerful monster. The next deck I'm going to work on is Satellite Cannon and Worm Reptiles. If you want me to, like I've said, if you want me to think of some more combos for you to try on the Legacy of the Duelist, but I don't have Arc V yet, so I'm going to work on getting it. But other than that, tell me some combos you want to try out on Legacy of the Duelist. And I'll see what I can do, and I can see if I can think of some combos for it using any basic card. So this is Sergeant Phoenix, over and out.